Chili Giants, 8:12 a.m., November 13th. So a piece of these people's tactics is they're taking advantage of people with the unknown. They'll claim to be the Illuminati, and they'll claim to be this secret society, and they'll make up these rules and behaviors and belief systems that they then use and that they claim are part of this society. They'll then use influential people and impersonate them, rich people and leaders to promote their belief system in their their society that people are unknown to or unfamiliar with. So a piece of their hustle is they're impersonating influential people, impersonating rich people, and then having these people they impersonate basically promote a belief system. For instance, they'll pretend to be some influential leader and then act like abusing victims of rape like violence into silence is a normal thing. Or they'll pretend to be a rich guy and a tech guy and pretend like stealing data is acceptable and exposing it and monetizing it illegally and silencing victims of rape like violence, organized crime, RICO, and terrorism by damaging their email accounts or reporting spam or this and that is an acceptable behavior in the tech world. So they use these influential people in different spheres, whether politicians, to capitalize off of certain political parties. Like if you're a Democrat, they'll impersonate a Democrat. If you're a Republican, they'll impersonate a famous Republican. Or if you're a tech person, they'll impersonate some famous character in the tech world. This is a piece of this, maybe not in all cases. But and then they'll use those people to promote an idea, to promote a belief system, to then get the people who look up to those people behind those certain ideas, whether they're true or false ideas. So some of them are like trying to pretend to be influential leaders, and then they pretend to be influential leaders, or they pretend that the influential leaders finance and promote the silencing victims of rape-like violence, sexual exploitation, New Age mind slavery, highly illegal, unethical, inhumane human experimentation, economic espionage, RICO, and terrorism. And then they pretend like, oh yeah, this influential leader says this is okay, and then other people are like, really? Oh, I'm gonna get behind it too. And they create like this bandwagon approach using influential people and try to get people to hop on the bandwagon of their belief system while using influential people to promote their bandwagon. And that's a piece of their story. Or they'll pretend to be affiliated with these people and pretend they're affiliated with leader X, and then pretend they're committing crimes under the guidance of leader X. And then at the same time, they're promoting this idea and belief that this is how leader X thinks. And that's a piece of their hustle too. And then that's how they get other people behind these disgusting acts of trying to silence victims of rape-like violence, organized crime, RICO, and terrorism, trying to silence victims of economic espionage, IP theft, data theft, trying to silence victims of crime so severe Gandhi would kill someone. And that's also how they try to get people behind this highly illegal, unethical, inhumane human experimentation. They'll act like it's a rich thing, it's an Illuminati thing. Leader X supports this sort of disgusting behavior, and that's a piece of it too. Granted, there may be some psychopaths involved with this jazz who are just not respectable, but some of them they also impersonate. So there are some scumbags, is the vibe I'm getting, who are just shames to America and shames to the globe. But there may be some guys who aren't, that they're impersonating, and then they're trying to use their influence, use their name, their face, etc., to pull people into stuff to get behind these disgusting ideas and beliefs and just grade A oppression.